We'll be live in 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, Dante.
There we go. We're live.
Hello.
You know,
Where's my screen? Nothing.
what?
It's unplugged, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
We just
whatever.
plugged
Doesn't
it
matter.
in.
Whatever.
Whatever.
We're done.
You
No
guys
problem.
look great
No
on my
problem.
screen.
Thank
Great.
you.
I just
I
got
appreciate
a
it.
weird craving for pancake.
Ooh.
Dunkin' Donuts has pancakes.
Ugh.
They're not good.
You
Paul's
could-
Diner has pancakes.
You
Paul's
couldn't.
Diner does.
You couldn't say anything worse to
I
me in
said
that
that
moment than
yesterday,
say
2 days
Dunkin'
ago. I
Donuts has
haven't gone to Paul's
pancakes.
Diner yet. I just want to
Should we get diner food? I have food today, actually. I brought in lunch.
I didn't.
I'm always.
AJ and I ate there before for breakfast one time before we worked on a Saturday. We went over there and it's not bad.
No.
Not bad.
It's not
It's hard,
bad.
it's hard
Not
to
the
fuck
best,
up
but-
a diner.
I mean,
It's
it's
breakfast food.
yeah, it's whatever. So, all right.
You probably love their toast.
I
You
would.
fucking idiot.
You probably hate their
adore it.
bacon.
Oh. Why? Why would I hate
Bitch.
their bacon? I love bacon. I just love toast more. That's all.
That's just the fucking most. I
don't-
really want to put a petition on for this.
Is it like
Ask
just
people who are actually on his side.
like
because
regular like white
Well,
toast?
That toast is the best part about breakfast. It's the stupidest thing.
Well, I'd get white toast whenever I do get toast.
You're saying
yeah.
that toast, a piece of bread is better than like
A
pancakes.
nice toasted piece of bread.
What about,
with
like,
butter
French
on it.
toast?
Not even like
I like
not even
French
like a
toast.
nice rye bread for
It
breakfast.
could be any type of bread. Yeah, I like wheat, rye.
You said white.
Yeah,
know
but
it did. It's
whenever
crazy.
I get food, I would usually get white. Just
I like more ironic bread.
Here's the thing. I don't care if your bread has got butter, honey, and fucking jelly on it. As much as that sounds unbelievable, you cannot. I want my fatty piece of bacon.
all right, okay. How about this? I don't think it's better than bacon, but I prefer it. It's my
Oh,
favorite.
now you're telling me it's not better
There's
than
a
bacon.
difference between your favorite and the best. I think toast is my favorite part of breakfast, but I don't think it's the best part. Bacon's probably the best.
So then,
breakfast
how's that
food.
your favorite part of bacon?
Like
How's
that's
your
saying,
favorite-
like that's saying, my
That's an
favorite
oxymoron.
basketball player of all time is Allen Iverson, but he's not the best.
All right.
So you kind of look at it from that perspective.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's the best, but it's my favorite part of breakfast.
Hmm.
Is that clear? Does that clarify things?
Not
for you guys?
really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still-
Nah.
I'm still
I-
wrapping my head
I
around
get
this one.
what you're saying. It's stupid, but I get
Yeah.
it.
All right, that's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get the show
Speaking of
started.
stupid, let's get this fucking thing going
Let's
here.
do
Huh?
it.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Say the episode number.
Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it.
Go, let's do it.
We got 380.
Yes.
380.
Yes, sir.
You're on a roll.
I am. I want to tear.
That's
came
the
back
best
from
thing about it.
vacation.
Once you're on a roll, you can't forget it, right?
Yeah. Need like I'm like the Energizer, but I need a recharge.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Then you can subscribe again, and then you can notify yourself again of what's going on. Dante or Johnny, who's got something to say for the topics that whatever?
I can do the
What do we
rundown.
got?
We're coming out with a
Today we
video.
got-
Somebody
today we got
watch
a
it.
big clip coming out on YouTube. We're actually gonna have a big conversation about commissioners coming up in a minute, and whether or not Rob Manfred is the worst commissioner of all time. It's got some competition, but we'll run through some names and we'll talk about it in a second. Besides that, we got TikToks and all of our platforms coming out today. We got some content on Patreon, I think, coming out today or tomorrow. If you're not a patron, go get excited. We got some content, a lot of great content coming out to you from March. Got a lot of new benefits from March. So a lot of great new content is going to be coming out there. If you're listening to this as a podcast and you want to enjoy these benefits, such as watching In the Pit live every morning, go subscribe to the Patreon. We got this and more on the account. We got some great additional podcasts, additional YouTube content, additional TikTok content. So go there, check it out, and we'll see you guys there. But let's get into topics. The first topic for today, we've talked about this a lot, but it's official. The Major League Baseball season will not be starting on time.
We've been saying this forever. Where the fuck was the parlay on this?
Yeah.
This fucking guy has the audacity to go out and announce that he's canceling games with a smile on his face.
Who,
That
Manfred?
picture
Manfred, yeah.
infuriated
He
me.
was smiling.
He was
Yeah,
smiling.
oh,
He walked
yeah.
down
Oh,
with
yeah.
that little gaff in his
Laughing.
teeth with the showing and like,
He sucks, man.
I fucking hate him.
Oh my God, he is.
That
is-
was one of the more infuriating pictures I think
just
I've ever
seeing
seen.
him happy,
And then-
like he was
Yeah.
happy that he was doing that.
The press conference, you know, there's a Judge Judy line that she says, "Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining." Fucking the entire press conference, Rob Manfred saying, "Well, we tried, you know, we put out the best effort forward. You guys didn't fucking negotiate for 42 days. You locked the players out on December 1st. You don't come to the table with anything for 42 days, expecting the players to be the first ones to move. It was a strangle by the commissioner and by ownership, and it failed. And they're happy about it because they don't want baseball to happen.
He was asked a question.
How's he not get revoked?
He should get fired. Your one job as commissioner is to make sure games are happening.
He's not doing a great job.
Apparently,
with
the
that.
owners love him because they're not fucking calling for his head.
I think what it really is, so there are some ownership groups, I think mostly one, Jerry Reisendorf for the White Sox, who are okay with there not being a season this year, so if they can get what they want. Reisendorf is anonymous, but his goal from this negotiation was to dismantle the players' union and to not have there be a players' union after this, because he wanted to destroy it. And if that's the ownership, even if that's one owner, that is toxic and that is detrimental to the game. And you need to get that owner out of here, because that's not good for the game. That's not good for building a relationship with the game. It's just so clear and evident that no one cares about this game and the ownership side of it.
I still taking Dan Snyder as more of a douchebag than that guy.
Dan Snyder at least
Different
likes
reason.
football.
Different reasons.
At least Dan Snyder likes football. Like, these guys don't like baseball. Why own a fucking baseball team if it's so not profitable and it's so
You know
bad?
why they're off. You know why they haven't. You know why they own a team.
Apparently, it's not. Oh, according to them, it's not. They're broke. These owners, they have no money. Look, we got no money. Our pockets are empty. We got flies flying out of our pockets.
Let's see your fucking assets, asshole.
Open up your
Yeah.
fucking books. If you're really that poor, show us. It's just
I got
yeah.
as much sympathy for you as a piece of gum on my shoe.
Yeah.
None.
But they have already canceled the first 2 series of the season.
I'm usually pretty sympathetic to the gum in my shoe, honestly. I feel bad for it.
You keep stepping
Because
on it over.
I would have liked to chewed it. I love chewing gum.
All right, I got as much sympathy for you as a dead rat on the side of the road.
Oh, that rat died.
Yeah, but he's a
Yeah.
fucking rat. He
Yeah.
fucking snitched.
He's a rat.
That's true.
There was one. He was asked, like, why did it take you so long to start negotiating? Like, you've had months to
Yeah.
do this, whatever. And he said, he goes, yeah, but the last 10 days we've committed to bargaining and putting something together. It's like you've had 3-4 months, and your excuse is that you did it for 10 straight days. What that
whole
makes
16 hours.
makes no sense.
The whole 16 hours, the last minute, that should have never happened.
No, that's not how you want to do these things. It's the reason why the ownership says they locked out the players was because they thought it would speed up negotiations. That's their line. That's the party line right now, and it's clear that's not the reason why. The reason why is to have leverage over the players, and they're using the leverage they still have. You know, when players strike, they're vilified instantly. When there's a lockout, it's different because there's a different perspective. But yeah, so they've canceled the first 2 series of the baseball season, so 6 games
It
canceled.
just sounds so embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, it's incredibly embarrassing. This will be the 3rd season in a row where the World Series winner will not have played 162 games, which means the last World Series winner to have played a full season of games would be your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Wait, what happened last year?
Braves missed some games with COVID.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, therefore, the only real champ is the 2019 Washington Nationals,
That's what
and they will
that
continue to
means.
be the only true champion. It just sucks. There's no anything around it. It was avoidable. It was preventable,
It was blasphemous.
and yeah, it was a really interesting thing that Ross Stripling said, who's the Blue Jays player rep for the union, where he said, like, we were willing to come to the table, like, we were still kind of far apart on the last day, but we were coming to the table, hoping to negotiate, strike a deal, and ownership snuck through all of these new things in the fine print. And they thought because we were dumb baseball players, we wouldn't be ready, we wouldn't understand what they were doing. But we understood. And it's just that kind of bullshit where they think they're so much smarter than everyone else, and they're better than everyone else because they have money.
It's so funny to think that too. It's like just because they have like the player reps and they are baseball players, like they also have like lawyers with
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
It's not like it's just the players going to the table.
Yeah,
That's so like you said, just so ignorant.
it's so ignorant. And I want to give a shout out to Max Scherzer, too. Max Scherzer is the head of the players rep of the union for players. That dude's the highest paid player in baseball.
Great guy to have as your head
Yeah.
player rep.
Oh yeah, highest paid baseball player in baseball. Doesn't have to be doing this. Like, you know, but he cares about like the issues, and he cares about fighting for players' rights. And so like that's pretty fucking sick to have a guy like Scherzer in the baseball right now. Very smart, very knowledgeable. He had some really interesting. So MLB Network has become state media for the MLB, meaning that they're just a spokespersons for MLB. So yesterday they had the Rob Manfred's press conference. They broadcast the whole thing. And then they had the Players Association at a press conference. And the MLB Network cut halfway through during the press conference to something else. Just cut out of the press conference. Yeah.
Hilarious.
But yeah, Max Scherzer had some really interesting things to say
Full
about
control.
that. Yeah. So, you know, it was avoidable, and this sucks. It really fucking sucks. And I think someone said it. I think that someone's right when they said that's like it probably won't cost the MLB fans because they're not canceling the postseason. It's April games at this point, and so the owners are probably right where it's not going to really affect them that much. But it's just so shitty.
There is a
it's so
comment.
demonstrably shitty.
Dwayne Bacon left us a comment. He said, apparently they don't care if the start of the season doesn't happen because their TV contracts need 140 games
Yeah.
to get the money, and the first month they get the least profit.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about
So-
the other day. I think I said that 2 days ago or last week. But yeah, something my brother was pointing out was how TV deal isn't kicking out until after 140 games. So yeah, they don't need to play April. So you know,
Bullshit excuse though.
it's embarrassing. So
It's fucking blasphemy.
we'll talk about Rob Manfred now for a little bit because Rob Manfred is the guy behind this. As you said, Rob Manfred is the commissioner. He was smiling through the whole thing. You know, a guy who last 2 years ago said that the World Series trophy was just a hunk of metal. A guy who said, you know, a guy who continuously devalued the importance of the game that he's commissioner over. You know, we start off in 2014. Rob Manfred takes over from Bud Selig. Bud Selig, warts and all, Bud Selig cared about the game. Bud Selig knew how to control ownership. Bud Selig was a former owner himself, which owners respected. He was a guy who worked at a car dealership to make enough money to buy the Milwaukee Brewers. Was it the Braves or the Brewers? Brewers.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah. He bought the Brewers and became commissioner, worked his way up. And, like, you know, with the steroid stuff, yeah, that's a major black spot in his legacy. And that should be something he held responsible for. But the dude cared about the game. He was commissioner for a player's strike as well. But, you know,
This is more embarrassing.
this is more embarrassing because this falls solely on Rob Manfred. So, other mistakes Rob Manfred's made in his career, the Astros scandal, the brushing of that under the rug. I mean, every year there's a new scandal revolving around
that must be on his side with all this crap must be that dude.
Jim Crane. Yeah. It's when the players did not face any discipline from the scandal, while he gave players immunity for honesty, still doesn't feel like he got the right answers, and it really felt like he swept a whole thing under the rug. Again, Rob Manfred responded to the whole scandal, people saying it devalued the World Series trophy by saying the trophy is just a hunk of metal, which, like, gross.
Yeah, that's
So Manfred, you know, we know all the bad shit Manfred's done, but do you think he's the worst commissioner in sports? And I'll go through a couple other commissioners as well.
Give me some more names.
We got Gary Bettman, who's the NHL commissioner, who people fucking hate. He is also commissioner for another strike season in 03-04.
He's very bad.
He's been commissioner since 1993 with the objective to grow the game, particularly in the United States market, and end labor unrest. However, in efforts to expand hockey in the U.S., he angered many fans in Canada and the northern U.S. by relocating teams in those markets into non-traditional hockey markets.
Isn't there four NHL teams in Canada?
There's 7.
There's a lot of teams in Canada, man.
Yeah, well, so it's a Canadian sport. I mean,
I understand
yeah.
that, but I mean NHL's America.
I think their headquarters are in Toronto.
Are they?
NHL headquarters.
I think so.
Is it really?
I thought it was in New York. I thought they were all just in New York.
I just assumed it was in America.
It is in New York.
It's in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bettman fumbled a few scandals too. That
Yeah.
recently the Blackhawks won.
Oh, that one's
He didn't handle
disgusting.
that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously the Blackhawks are ultimately at fault, but
yeah. But like,
he handled that one pretty poorly. And like
Yeah.
you said, the whole growing of the game has been the players have been doing most of that as of recently too. It's a big push with like on social media and all that.
and also with the Olympic stuff too. It's
getting-
Olympics.
yeah, it's getting better, but he's bad.
Yeah, he's bad. He's one of those guys also who's very contentious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just feels he's always right. And yeah, he kind of falls in line with Manfred in terms of swarminess. Bettman's very swarmy.
Mm-hmm.
Goodell's an idiot.
Well, that's the next guy we're talking about, Roger Goodell. You know, we all know about Goodell.
The Ray Rice situation was ridiculous.
The Ray Rice situation, I think, is one of the biggest black marks on his resume. Just kind of the 2-game suspension. When you had video evidence, you made his wife come out and apologize for what she did. It's
Wait
just
a minute. They made the wife come out and apologize?
they had a press conference with Ray Rice and the wife, and she had to like apologize pretty much.
So she didn't have to. She did apologize.
For
because,
what, though? What the hell is she apologizing for? She's the one that got dragged around unconscious.
Well, not to get too deep into stuff, but when shit like this happens, like the
money.
the money and the person who is abused is a spot of fear sometimes where
Yeah.
they feel like they need to apologize.
Yeah.
She was not forced to apologize.
Well, still, the optics of having her on the press
Look,
conference.
I'm not backing up Rob.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
here.
I know what you're saying though.
Really, Mike?
Really?
I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah. Like, so
He
that
spent too much time on Deflategate, too. That was
he
just
spent way too much time on Deflategate. You know, that was the whole thing. Well, he just felt slighted by Tom Brady. The dude takes personal grievances out on people. I mean, we have, more stuff around, like, it's something specific I wanted to say. What was it?
About football?
About football, Roger.
Concussions?
Oh, yeah, concussions. I think I think Goodell has done a good job at growing the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Exponentially?
they're gonna start playing in Germany now in the next few years, Mexico, all that stuff. So I mean, they're expanding to other
But-
countries.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
growing the game
So-
that way.
I think Goodell has learned from his mistakes in the past. I think he's getting better, but he's still swarmy and shitty. Then we got Adam Silver. Pretty good commissioner.
There's, I mean,
Not much here.
not really much against him.
No.
I don't think there's really anything that he's.
He handled the Sterling thing well.
Yeah.
He's handled.
I
handled.
I think Silver's done pretty well.
I
Silver's-
think he's done fantastic.
He's
yeah.
way better than the other guy.
I think he's the best commissioner in sport by a landslide.
yeah, it's not
honestly.
close.
It's
It's
not
not
close.
close. It's Silver.
The way he handled the whole like COVID situation, everything too, like
The
all
bubble
these,
is just
they-
impressive.
They all like all these other sports like went off of what they were doing. The NBA,
Yeah.
like they just followed his model and it worked. So.
So Adam.
Hey, he actually seems like he's smart, though, too, Silver. Unlike these
Well,
other
he
fucking
was
guys.
David Stern's like assistant for a long time. He was always so like
So
when they do
everything that
the
he did
NBA
wrong.
draft.
He's like, I'm not going to do that.
The first round, the commissioner does the picks, and the second round, like the assistant or someone does those picks. So for years, Adam Silver was always doing the second round, and now he stepped up, and now he's the head guy. But no, he's been
Yeah.
around for a while.
So
He
yeah.
likes the game too, so that's a plus.
You got David Stern after that. David Stern had many scandals with his name. I mean, that dude definitely did some shady shit to help
Yeah.
grow the game.
Yeah, there was definitely a
Like-
few things behind the scenes that he was involved with, but
Yeah.
he did take the NBA to new levels at the same
R.I.P.
time. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
recently died.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
like-
years ago.
I can't keep up with all
December
these dead
2019.
people.
2018.
2019.
Everyone's
2019.
dying, huh?
Yeah, everyone's dying these days.
Crazy what
Yeah.
happens when you get old.
Yeah.
What about Dana White?
Dana White?
Dana White's a scumbag
no,
among
He just
all
doesn't
scumbags.
play. He doesn't
pay his fighters
as much
at
as
all.
they deserve at all.
What?
I disagree. I think he's one of the best.
Oh, he's great at. He's done a
And I don't think-
phenomenal
think
And
he's-
I
job.
don't think he's a scumbag at all.
I think
He's such a
he's
scumbag.
unfair to the fighters.
I don't
do
think so.
They
To the
earn more.
fighters.
They deserve more money than what they get.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
He's said it multiple times. He will show you, and you talk to any fighter that gets paychecks and whatnot, and somehow this story got blown up that they don't get paid. They get paid. They get paid very well. I don't know where the story came from. I'll back up Dana White till I fucking die. I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's great.
What about Sepp Blatter from FIFA? That guy might be the worst.
I
I
mean, he's
know
just
nothing about
a criminal.
He's like a literal
Like,
criminal.
He's like
Yeah.
just an actual
He
criminal.
takes like dirty money from scumbag, like this whole Cutter shit.
Yeah.
Like that. Isn't that what ended his career? Was this shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa, excuse me.
What was that?
I was just talking a burp. Sorry.
Sepp Blatter was the head of FIFA.
He well, the downward spiral was the when was it? 4 years ago? When was that whole thing that came out? The scandal.
Yeah. So
Someone help me.
let's see.
Line.
he has
no
a
idea.
humble nonprofit, despite having He refers to FIFA as a humble nonprofit, despite it being worth more than $1 billion on reserve, and argued that women's soccer would be more popular if we made shorts shorter. Despite FIFA corrupts past, which has seen nearly half of Blatter's executives resign in disgrace, and is currently in the focus of an FBI, IRS, and Department of Justice investigation.
Yeah.
Its future seems to be even worse off. The international soccer body faces allegations that the 2022 World Cup was sold in parcel to Qatar, where temperatures average more than 120 degrees in the summer, and it's estimated that due to dangerous working conditions, more than 4,000 workers will die before the ball's kicked off in 2022.
I mean, everyone knows this at this point. FIFA is one of the most corrupt organizations in all of not even just in sports, in the fucking world. It's awful. It's dirty money left and right. It's bribery left and right. It's this shit with Qatar, like you said. It's bad. FIFA's bad.
I think the cricket commissioner.
The cricket
Pretty
commissioner?
bad too.
Yeah. Nick, we still got a
Joke of
little
the
bit
day
for
starting
joke of
early.
the day.
Yeah.
We still got- Don't waste all your cricket jokes
yeah.
early.
All this being said, though, prior to this baseball thing, I think it was Roger Goodell by a landslide. Now I think it's Rob Manfred, and I don't even think it's close.
It's not close.
That fuck in that
The
it's
smile.
that
It's
picture.
the
that
smile.
picture,
That
dude.
picture
I need to
is
see
what
this
put him
picture.
over the
What the
edge.
fuck
I'll
picture
show
is
you. I have
this?
him.
He is
This guy,
grinning ear
he's
to
a
ear, saying that we're not playing baseball this
And
year.
he
It
loves
was
it. He
oh,
loves it.
it was the most villainous thing I've ever
He
seen.
loves
My
it.
phone's freaking out.
It was just once I saw that, I was like, this guy is the worst fucking commissioner, human being. To see, like you said, Giant, to see the sport that you're supposed to be running and make sure games are played, to see that man smiling that games aren't being played is just like, what the fuck? How shitty are you? How fucking awful are you?
He does not care about the games being played. Doesn't care about the players. He
It's
doesn't
all-
care about the sport.
He doesn't give a
How
shit.
do you have a commissioner that doesn't even like the sport that he's commissioning? You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
That makes no
How does he
sense
get
to
in
me.
there?
How does he get in? Yeah. When did Rob Manfred step in as commissioner?
This sounds
Johnny.
like a Jeffrey
I think,
Epstein.
think he said 2014.
2014. Oh, so this is like
2014, yeah.
Sounds like a Jeffrey Epstein
What?
thing. He's got dirt on some people. I think that's how he got in.
Does anyone know how to turn accessibility off on
Maybe-
your phone?
What?
I can't touch the screen right now.
What the fuck?
Keep bantering about
And this is exactly why I don't get a fucking Apple phone.
I just did it in my pocket. I called my parents by mistake. They called me back.
Is this a new phone?
New phone, yeah.
Damn, new phone goofing.
Yeah, I know. My butt
Oh,
fucking Kyle called it. Yeah.
Call the police.
Here, I have the picture.
Yeah.
There he is, Nick.
It's got to be a witch.
All smiles.
Like right before he comes on.
Fuck you, Manfred.
Right
Yeah.
before he announces that there's no more games. Tell Siri to turn off that smiling motherfucker right there.
Siri, turn off accessibility.
I'm gonna give you a smile right to fucking hell. You're not
Can't
gonna be.
do that.
You're not gonna be smiling. The devil rips your soul out. He's not gonna be smiling when Satan gets his hands on him. Satan.
And then we've had old commissioners too. We went through a lot of like modern ones. I mean, there's a lot of old commissioners who are super racist. Obviously,
Well, yeah.
Keensall Mountain Landis, super racist. Did not want black people playing baseball. He had to fucking die in order for them to have Jackie Robinson in there. Yeah, big time racist. So yeah, Bowie Kuhn, also a really awful commissioner as well. He had a labor strike in 1981 during his watch. He fought against Kurt Flood, who's a very interesting person in labor rights for baseball. He banned Jim Bouton, who died a couple of years ago, who was this really fun figure in baseball, who wrote this book about what happens really in a clubhouse, in a baseball clubhouse. And he got really mad at him. That guy just fucking sucked, Bowie Kuhn. So also a very, very bad commissioner. But yeah, Manfred I think takes the cake.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a competition.
Rob Manfred, congratulations. You've won. You are the worst commissioner in sports. Woo!
Congratulations.
Fuck you.
Congratulations.
Stunning.
Fuck you and your mother, Rob.
Yes, especially your mother.
Fuck you and your wife.
Is he married? I'd hate to be his wife.
Yeah, he is married.
She's probably there for the
You
money.
want to know what Rob Manfred did before he was commissioner of baseball?
He was a lawyer.
He was a lawyer.
Looks like the
That-
perfect.
you know-
he looks like the perfect douchebag.
Like a
lawyer.
crook lawyer or something like that. Yeah.
He was a lawyer for baseball, and then
That's him yesterday as he's giving the press conference.
Yeah, fuck.
Just
Did you all
you're
see
in-
the photo of him taking a golf swing?
Just ear to
No.
ear now.
He was like during the labor relations, someone took a photo of him just practicing his golf swing.
How bad was it? Good swing
I
or
don't
is
know.
it?
Looked fine.
Good. I hope he rips his fucking spleen out of his spine.
All right, next topic. Well, moving on. Bruce Arians said he would only trade Tom Brady for 5 first-round draft picks if he decided to return for football and wanted to play for another team.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 first-round picks.
Fair enough.
Well, he initially said I would not trade him because it's not good business if he wanted to come back and go somewhere else. And then someone was like, okay, realistically, if he came back and said he wanted to go somewhere else and you had to trade him, what would it be for? He said 5 first-round picks. He also sounded very, very, very salty when they were talking about him
I think
because
shit wasn't going well with him. In
I don't think they really had that great of a relationship because obviously with Brady there, Brady ran the show. I mean, that's just how it went. When Brady showed up there, they started winning. Before Brady, they weren't a winning team. After Brady, they're not a winning team. Kind of tells you what you need to know about what he was doing there. And Bruce Arians was just like, you guys talk about Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that, but like, I deserve credit. These guys deserve credit. This and that. And I know what he's trying to get at, but like you just sound like a little baby when you say shit like that.
I fixed my phone.
Fix it.
Fixed it.
How'd you do
I
it?
got to call my mom back. She's calling me because I accidentally called her.
Well, yeah, those reports came out that like Brady and Leftwich would show up early to the film room. That would be writing shit down, and Arians would come in and just literally scribble everything out that they did. He was just like a power-hungry egomaniac.
Yeah. Bruce Arians. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a great coach or anything like that. I just think he
I don't think he's that
gets
good.
sensitive.
No, he-
I think he.
I don't think he's that good at all.
No, he's
I
not.
don't think he's the worst coach in football.
He's not very good.
No, he's not the best. I mean, like I said, before Brady, they were nothing. Brady shows up, they win a Super Bowl. Brady leaves, now they're back to nothing.
He's
It's like when
just-
you have the greatest
Yeah.
player of all time on your team, it makes you look really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Who, Antonio Brown?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Antonio.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I,
What do you guys think
might
Gronk's gonna do? There's been no announcement about Gronk
he's done.
yet. You think
I-
he's done.
I think so.
I feel like
he's
he
not going to
would've
not play
came-
for Brady.
I feel like he would have came out and said something by now, though. He did say something about going to the Bengals and playing for Joe Burrow a few months ago. I'm curious if he'd go and play for someone else, just for 1 year, maybe.
There's no reason.
If he
to.
feels like he has some left in the tank, I don't know.
Oof.
I don't know.
How old is Gronk?
He's like 32. He's definitely not old enough.
I mean,
Yeah,
age-wise,
He's like the same age as Travis Kelce.
Yeah, he's 32.
Yeah, but he's got way more injuries.
He's got
than Kelsey does.
way more miles on those bones. Yeah, I don't know. I think Gronk is done.
I think people just need to put this whole Tom Brady coming out of retirement thing to bed.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
It's
I mean,
never gonna happen.
If
Never,
it does, it ain't
dude.
happening anytime soon. It's he's at least going to take 1 year off, if anything.
He's a movie star now.
Yeah, that is very true.
He thought about this decision. He thought about every single possibility, every single detail about it. That's how he is. He made the decision. He's not just gonna come out of retirement now. He's done with football.
Speaking of players who might retire or might not retire, Aaron Rodgers.
Mm.
This
Apparently,
is just
Packers have
ridiculous.
gotten no trade offers for Rodgers. I think he's staying in Green Bay.
That or they're not listening to trade offers.
Well, they say they haven't gotten any.
They haven't gotten any.
Yeah. I think he's going to stay in Green Bay. I think they're working it out. I think he's going
That
to
would
sign
be
Well, what are they asking for him?
Probably like
Devils.
three
Fucking-
first-round
yeah.
picks.
It's got to
at
be
least.
more than 3.
I would say at least 3. I mean, you have to
You're
consider.
trading the MVP.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I don't think an MVP's ever been traded before
yeah, I don't know.
in NFL history.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't made a decision yet either. I mean, who knows that he could still retire for all we know.
I don't think he's going to retire.
Think he would've said
He's
by now.
too good to retire now,
think
man. He
he did
could
his-
play.
His fucking ayahuasca journey where he vomited every fucking day. You know, got some.
I love it.
Yeah.
Guy was just on
You hear about like his fucking what he did?
I
called
didn't
it a
get the full
cleanse.
details.
His
It was a
cleanse?
cleanse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, he literally just tripped for a fucking
What did he
week.
do? What
he
he takes
tripped
some.
and just like would be puking like all fucking day.
He did ayahuasca. Ayahuasca makes you. It's like the strongest hallucinogen. They grow it down in Peru, and when you do it, you puke and shit. Puke and shit, and then just trip balls.
Why is that?
Hey,
That
Nick, you want
doesn't
to do
sound
some
fun.
ayahuasca?
I'd rather die.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
What peyote? Would you do peyote?
The
What's
hell's
that?
a peyote?
It's similar.
Similar without the
I
puking
think
and
I've heard of
shitting.
that before, yeah.
Matthew McConaughey did it with a mountain lion.
What?
Big Mike, should we just one day just do like one of these hardcore drugs in the
Ugh.
pit and just see if people notice?
I'm scared of hallucinogens.
Yeah.
I think I would have a bad experience if I did them.
They're not.
But
for
yeah, I'm
everyone,
down
that's
for
sure.
peyote.
Let's see put peyote on in the pit.
Maybe some shrooms.
We'll go to Peru or something like that.
You
Yeah.
can get peyote in anywhere.
That's not. You can get it. Not
Yeah,
even-
you can get down in Texas.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Next.
bigger in Texas.
Speaking of trades, though, Giants might be blowing everything up this offseason. Might be listening on trade offers for Saquon Barkley. Talk about selling low on a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to get much. His value right now is not great. He hasn't played. I don't think he's played a full season since his rookie year. I don't even know if he was a full season.
Yeah,
He played two full seasons.
2 full seasons?
Yeah.
How long has he been in the league?
4 years.
4 years.
Wow. It doesn't feel like that. Wow.
Like he
Who was the
slowed,
first that
the
year?
biggest
That was
concern
Baker.
that year is Baker.
It was the Baker
The
draft.
biggest concern with Saquon is how
Yeah.
much he slowed down when he came back last year.
Mhm.
Like he was not explosive. He was not hitting his holes. He was not.
Well, I mean,
I said hitting his holes.
Yes.
That's not the only thing he's fucking missing on the whole Sunday.
layup.
There we go.
Kevin, you here? Layup.
He's not.
He's
here.
not here.
Fuck you, Kevin.
He's getting his car fixed today.
Fucking that. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Please.
Please, Rand.
Kevin, I don't know where you are. Quite frankly, I know where you are. I'm not going to say where you are because I don't want people to know where you are. But I know where you are. So, without that being further said, since I know where you are, I'm going to call you out on something. Your car sucks. Your car is as old as my grandma. Sorry, Grandma.
What? You looked up at the sky when you said that.
That's because she's dead.
That's what I thought you were implying, but I didn't want to just outright say that.
Get a new fucking car
Get a new fucking grandma.
Get a new fucking grandma.
on New Year's.
Not this good. Yeah, no, he does have a shitty car. He's had that. For, well,
Get a fucking different car.
He didn't
Guy's got a
start-
problem with the car every 2 seconds.
he shared a red truck with his dad in high school and beginning of college, and then that shit the bed, and he's been driving this one. I think he started driving this when he got the job a year ago. So he's running it to the ground. I'll tell you that.
That's the only thing that's getting run to the ground.
What else is being run to the ground?
We'll keep it PG. His wallet is.
Like we always keep it PG.
Yeah.
But,
fuck you, Kevin.
So back to the Giants.
Saquon.
I mean, yeah, at this point, like, it seems like they're just gonna blow this shit up. I mean, who's the coach they hired? What's his name?
What's his name from the Bills?
Yeah,
Dable.
Dable. Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, who knows what they're gonna do with Daniel Jones? They keep saying that he's their quarterback right now, but I mean,
That team's gonna suck forever.
yeah,
I
that's like a
mean-
cursed franchise, dude. No matter what you do, they're gonna suck.
Bring in whatever coach you want. You're not gonna go anywhere with fucking Daniel Jones.
Talk about a cursed franchise. They have 2 World Series in the last. I mean, Super Bowls in the last.
Yeah,
you know.
but like since then, what have they done?
Yeah,
in the
sure,
last
but
10
you know,
years?
sure, but
You could say the same thing about the Eagles. The Eagles
They
won in
won.
17, and then where the fuck have they been?
well, the Eagles
At least, I mean,
have
they-
more history of a cursed franchise. That was their first World Series, Super Bowl win ever.
Was that
Get
their
it
first
together,
Super
man,
Bowl
Fred.
win?
What?
Was that their first Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The Eagles?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, they won that hunk of metal, the Lombardi Trophy.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, before the Phillies won in 08, Philadelphia hadn't won a championship since 1980 in sports.
Wow.
Well, you guys can carry around. Well, they can carry around the hunk of metal. I got the hunk of wood. Send me.
Bat mugs. Buy your bat mug.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I
clipped my
think Philly's
fingernails
going to
the
be
other day.
raising
Can't
another
fucking
championship
do
this
this
year.
shit
So,
right now.
wow,
So-
Mike, you
I
are
am-
really regurgitating.
I'm
right now.
struggling over here.
That
Yeah.
thing better out than.
Speaking of struggling, that LaCroix snack time last night, John and I were dying. I
And
watched
plus,
it. Was
like,
dying.
It's not even that. Like, so usually you guys have energy drinks. You're burping, you're farting, you're shitting.
You're burping, you're farting, you're shitting.
You're shitting, you're cum, all
You're
that
you're
stuff.
what, you're that word. What's the word we just talked about? Shit. The
regurgitated?
drug. The shit farting.
Oh, ayahuasca.
I was so confused. At least like when you do the energy drinks, it's good. Like those the sour Patch Kid ones, delicious. You're having something that's really not good at all.
Yeah.
Sparkling water, seltzer water. Ugh.
You don't like seltzer?
I don't. Though that
Ugh.
isn't good.
I pretty much strictly drink seltzer water
Really?
outside of work. Yeah,
No
I
regular
do.
water.
I drink regular water here. No,
So what
I
do you do on
also
the weekend.
I don't drink water on the weekend. It's pretty bad.
Fucking got gorilla piss.
Yeah.
Gorilla piss.
This is I used to call it. He goes, "Hey, you don't want gorilla piss? Start drinking water." We always tell
talking
Snyder that. Snyder never drink water.
Fair enough.
Like kidney stones.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not.
That's not the only kidney coming out of
I've
stones.
never even consired kidney
What?
stones.
I'm
What?
not looking
What?
forward to.
Did anyone else hear that?
What?
Yeah, you just blow over it.
I didn't hear.
That's
Can you
one, that's
please
one you don't
repeat
even
it?
think about.
That's not the only kidney. What was it? What was-
That's not the only kidney having some stones. Sydney.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Hey, technically, it ain't wrong. It's a kidney stone. They're having stones together. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm a
No.
stoner. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner.
I'm just gonna let you go. Just do your thing for a bit.
I told you I gotta do a free mix around here. Free mix.
I think you mean freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle.
A freestyle remix. A free mix. Yeah.
All right, Nick. If I play
Rolling like a kidney stoner.
Nick, if I play a beat right now on my computer, like a beat.
I'll try some. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
fuck
yeah.
it.
All right, all right. We're
Yeah.
gonna Big Nick freestyle.
I know.
Here-
I can tell you exactly how this is gonna go. He's gonna not know what to do, and he's just gonna say "fuck" a bunch of times. I guarantee it. We've done this before.
Nick, what kind of beat do you want? Like, what kind of rapper beat would you like?
You know, give me some.
Push P.
Give him.
Yeah, give me push. Busta.
You want, you want to bust a piece?
Busta.
Oh yeah, give a Busta Rhymes beat or
Busta
something.
Go.
That's pretty. Yeah, they close.
All right, let's see. What we
Snake got
got?
no arms, he got no legs, he got no seat, he got a whole set of cojones. I got candy by Sunday.
Oh,
But this thing doesn't got filling with caramel in it. It's got something else spilling out something.
All right, Nick, you ready?
Let's do this shit. Oh, my bad. All right, let's see what I got going on here. Is this it or is this an ad?
That's it.
All right, I couldn't tell.
Is this an ad? What is this?
So that's what I was
There's
confused
some
about.
talking in the beginning, I guess, for this one. For the drop.
I gotta wait for it to drop.
What is?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I'm so confused right now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead.
Like, how am I supposed to do this? Good talking.
There.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Big Nick Enterprises.
There it is a beat.
They all know about Dr. Dre and Snoopy Doopy Dogg, but what they don't know about is the biggest name in the house is Big Nick Ick. He's got the biggest dick, he's got the biggest prick, and I'll tell you what, you all can go fuck yourselves.
My name's Big Nick. I got the biggest dick and I'm the biggest prick.
Biggest dick.
You hit all cylinders.
The only time you decided to rhyme was with your name.
It's the first person that came to mind.
And go fuck yourself.
And go fuck
Go
yourself.
fuck yourselves.
All right. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Hey,
Big Nick
that's a start.
freestyle.
That's a start.
That's that's a.
You gotta take baby steps.
That's a free mix. Yeah.
Speaking of baby steps, I gotta get my phone, get ready for joke of the day.
All right.
Hold on.
I'll read a couple viewer comments right now. I got them pulled up here.
got 'em pulled up?
I got them pulled up. We got Zach back in the comments, Big Mike.
The fuck is up?
They
Zach?
lost.
Hey, Big
last
Mike,
night.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
I did.
But hey, even with the Bruins loss last night, they've been pretty good as of late. What do you think?
Yeah, good win against fucking San Jose or Vancouver. I forgot. I mixed those two
They
teams
played.
up.
They beat the
7-0,
Kings, too.
and they beat the Kings 7-0.
Oh no, they said they beat the Kings, but that wasn't that game.
Yeah, tough loss last night to the Ducks. They were down 3-1, came back 3-3, lost 4-3, but they're doing well. They're not gonna go anywhere in the playoffs, but
You never know.
the East is too good, dude. Way too good.
Who's the best team in the East this year?
Probably the Lightning.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Dude, the Lightning are so good.
Yeah,
I have a
they
future on the Panthers, but the
The Panthers been really
they're
good.
just
really good,
so
but the
high
the
scoring.
Lightning are so good.
Yeah.
They have the best goalie in hockey.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
You're good. They got the best goalie in hockey, and that's what's gonna win them a cup.
You
So
think they're gonna three-peat?
probably,
Wow.
dude, they're so.
That would
good.
be nuts.
That'd be the first three-peat in NHL history.
The only other team I could think of would be the Oilers with Gretzky, but I'm not sure if
No,
they
the
ever
only one-
repeated.
Twice, I think, with Gretzky. He won 4 cups. It was I think. We looked this up recently.
Off topic, real quick.
Maybe the Maple Leafs.
Bang cans?
Yeah, I like them.
I think they changed every single one.
Yeah, I think they're all just like the white color scheme now.
Why does it say the Blues won? Oh yeah, they don't.
The
Let's see.
1980s Oilers. I don't know. No, yeah, 80s.
I'm pulling up Stanley
60s?
Cup winners.
80s. I don't know.
What the hell is this?
Anywho, what else we got in the comments? Anything good?
Check it.
Let's see.
We have. Is there a way for a commit to get commissioner step down? So,
Yes,
So-
assassination.
assassination's one way, but the ownership is the one who appoints the commissioner. So owners have to be the ones to vote out Manfred, and they're not going to because they like him for some fucking reason because of this bullshit, and I hate it. So the Canadians won from 1956 to 1960. The Canadians won a lot back to back.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been a three-peat in hockey since the 70s. Oh, the Islanders won all in the 80s. Wow. From 1976 to 1983, the Canadians had won 4 in a row, and then the Islanders won 4 in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
Forgot about the Islanders.
Yeah. But since then, there hasn't been a three-peat. So, there's a shot.
The Lightning are nasty. They're an absolute wagon.
Well, that's hockey for you.
That's hockey,
It's
baby.
talking hockey.
We didn't bring up NCAA when we were talking about commissioners.
Oh, where's commissioners?
and
Oh, yeah,
just,
they're
like,
also corrupt.
They're
also
sports
corrupt.
and stuff like that.
Speaking of
organizations.
corruption, Rick Pitino might be coming back to coaching a major program. Maryland is interviewing him.
Let's go.
No. No.
Come on,
He's a
Rick.
great coach.
Yeah, but he's scummy. I don't like
Dude,
scumbags.
you got strippers over for kids. Who cares?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
I
now
just-
they advertise that.
Yeah. I mean, with the history of Maryland sports programs recently has not been good. You probably don't want to hire someone. Yeah, I couldn't pick that. My fingernails are a little. You don't want to So they hired what's his name from UConn a couple years ago for their football program, and he abused kids on the program.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh yeah, he coaches Iona now.
Yeah,
he coaches
that's
Iona
right.
now.
He's in the same conference as Quinnipiac. That's fucking hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Quinnipiac got roasted by NC State in baseball over the weekend.
Oh really?
Roasted.
Yeah.
You
I know
watch
that-
college baseball now that there's no real baseball to watch?
That's the only
I just
baseball
saw
to
some
watch.
highlights of it.
Yeah.
Because there was some kid, I guess he hit like 5 home runs from NC State in the weekend.
Against?
Yeah.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah. So.
I've been following.
I've been watching so much college basketball, man. Made some money last night off college basketball. Took Wisconsin money line. Won
Oh
a
yeah. they
buzzer
were
beater
underdogs.
3.
Yep.
You
Dude.
must went crazy.
What?
You must went crazy.
I didn't watch it. I went to bed before it ended, but I woke up to the news.
Crazy ending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy ending. Every college basketball game I've watched has just been nuts.
It's March, baby.
It's
Ooh.
March.
It's
It is March.
Before we do joke of the day, I know question of the day is something here. Like
Mm-hmm.
it used to be Thursday, whatever, and not used to do whatever with that. I've got an interesting one for you guys because obviously it's hitting me pretty good right now because I'm in the process of buying and selling a home.
Okay.
So it has something to do with this.
Okay.
So, would you rather find something out? Like, for example, you know you're going to find out the next day. Or would you rather find out right on the spot? Like, so, for example,
Wait,
here you go.
Wait, what?
I get.
I didn't word this
Expl-
right.
all
I didn't
all
word this right.
Okay.
I think
So-
I know what you're saying.
Okay, for example, Juliet and I are looking for a house.
Sure.
We put an offer on a house yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not going to find out until today. But of course, last night we're sitting there like saying, like, is it going to happen? Like, would you rather know right off the spot if you're going to be disappointed or not, or would you?
Oh, right
rather
away.
wait? Yeah.
I'd rather know right away. Rip the
Teased.
Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Just rip it off.
No one likes a good tease.
Yeah, I don't like
You don't want
the,
to.
the
You don't want to
anticipation.
play with the balls and not. You know.
Yeah,
What
just
a
like my
fucking feeling
doctor.
that is, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to like the anticipation kills. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be waiting.
Oh, that's what I'm feeling right now. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting on an answer.
Well, good luck, Nick. Is it around here, local? You don't have to give obviously.
It's in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
state?
It's in the
Closer,
States.
closer than where
It's
you.
closer to the more of society of the
There
states.
you go. There you
How
go.
about that?
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah,
Nick.
Big Nick's looking for a new house, and I'm not going to say what town, but it's in Massachusetts.
We'll talk off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, college basketball has been fucking bonkers. It's gonna be such a good tournament.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very unpredictable.
If
this year.
anyone wants a
lot of
good
different
futures
teams,
bet on a champion, if you want to take a good value bet, I like Arkansas this year
Mm-hmm.
to make a deep run. They've got a lot of size. They got this one guy, their center, who can score really well, who I really like. just beat. Who they beat this weekend? They beat someone good this weekend. Auburn. I think they beat Auburn or Kentucky, one of the two. They got a great game this weekend. Arkansas, Tennessee. I'm very excited to watch that game. But plus 5,000 odds for them to win the title. $1 for 50. Doesn't hurt to throw $1 in there.
No, doesn't hurt at all.
That's my dark horse prediction for a good take right now.
What are you even like? I don't even know like any of the
Who's
like, the
good this year?
rankings or anything like
Yeah.
that.
So like, it's all so this
Okay.
last week ranking. So the top 6 teams lost on Saturday,
Yeah.
and so the rankings got all flipped up around.
I mean, the top 10 teams. I mean, they all have like
4
3
or
to
5
5
losses, yeah.
I mean, they're all right next to each other.
There's
really.
there's no team that's great this year, which is awesome.
Gonzaga was obviously the favorite to begin the year, and they're still number 1. But like, they're not.
They're-
a team.
they're-
They're not like
they're
a
beatable.
clear-cut favorite.
They lost
whatsoever.
last week. They kept their number 1 ranking because
Yeah.
everyone else lost, and they lost to a ranked opponent.
Yeah.
But they're beatable. You
Yeah,
get
they're very
size on Holmgren, like you get someone more physical on him. They got a lot of guys. They got a lot of talent, but I don't know.
Baylor
The
could-
Gonzaga never can get it done.
Baylor could repeat. I mean, Baylor's.
Baylor won last year. They got championship pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? Flo Thamba. Greatest name.
Mo Mamba.
Flo
That
Thamba.
would be sick if Providence made a little run.
So
what's
I
your
was thinking
name,
about
Flo?
this. So if Providence makes a run, I want to go down to
go.
Providence.
I'd go
Apparently
to a
they've been
game.
going bonkers for the games right now. Like
Yeah.
for their Big East
I'd
basketball.
go to a game. Providence, why not?
They
Not
lost
too
last
far.
night, right? They were playing Nova. I was watching some of that game. I watched the first half.
I can check right now.
It was a good game. I think it was for the Big East title, the regular season title.
Yeah, they had the championship. Yeah, they lost by 2.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Lost by 2.
Yeah. All right, Big Nick.
Let's do it.
time
Joke
time.
of the day. Here we go. Here we go. All right, fellas. Buckle your seatbelts. I got a couple of interesting ones here. All right.
Just like always.
Why did the Clydesdale give the pony a glass of water?
Because he was a little horse.
Because he was a little horse.
Hot start, Johnny. Hot
Classic.
start.
It's a classic.
Now we got Johnny and Ryan down here. That's gonna be
What
interesting.
do you call a fish without eyes?
You've done this one.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna script. We're gonna go to a different site. Hold on. We're gonna go to a different site.
I want to say this. Dwayne Bacon says he likes Purdue this year. Purdue lost last night to Wisconsin. They've lost 3 of the last 6. I don't believe in Purdue this year. I think
Get
they're fake.
shit on, Dwayne.
Yeah, fuck you, Dwayne.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
Get
Yeah.
fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
Fake team
Fuck
my ass,
Purdue.
Purdue. Fuck you.
Purdue.
Damn.
And fuck their chicken
Yeah.
nuggets.
Get fucked.
Fuck your chicken strips.
Fuck your chicken strips.
Fuck your chicken strips. I'm not gonna lie. I have an order placed out on Paul's Diner right now. I might get a breakfast sandwich.
That's a
If
stir.
I didn't bring lunch today,
You're
I
a
would.
fucking riot.
It's $6 for bacon, egg, and cheese. Come on.
How
That's
much
a lot of money, ain't it?
Yeah, $6.
How much would a set of like home fries be?
I have side of home fries.
How much is it?
Altogether $6.
Oh, can you give me a set of home fries?
Yeah, sure.
I'm done with you.
All right, here we go. I got another one for you.
Okay.
2 pickles fell out of a jar onto the floor.
Mhm.
What did one say to the other?
What?
I don't.
What? What are you gonna tell us?
I was waiting for you guys to
Oh,
give an answer.
I
I
have
got
no
that.
idea.
Deal with it.
I'm pretty sure I saw that on a shirt with like that a 6-year-old wears, like those graphic shirts you get for 6-year-olds.
Deal with it. That's beautiful.
He loves that one.
There we go.
He loves
Let's
that.
keep it going.
Well
here.
done. Home fries, well done.
Obviously, if you like mushy home fries, you
agree.
ought to be
That's awesome.
you ought to be punched in the
breakfast
fucking throat.
breakfast hack of all breakfast hacks. Whenever you go to a diner or a restaurant, you're ordering home fries, potatoes, whatever. Always ask for them well done. Okay, it makes a difference. They'll be crispy.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Also, hack with well done stuff. Always ask for if you're getting wings, ask for them well done. They're a little more crispy on the outside, but still tender on the inside. And get your pizza well done.
I am baffled right now. Okay, so
What?
just to
No,
interrupt.
go ahead.
So I'm just like looking at the payment stuff, and you know, I click like card holder name, and usually like if you put it in before, like it comes
Yeah.
up. Tolan, 2 credit cards for Tolan
Tell Vaquero.
came up
That's
On your laptop?
on my laptop.
That's fucked up.
And the credit card number and everything is here.
Wow.
Just the last 4. I'm not.
Honestly, just fucking use it. It'd be wicked funny.
I don't know
Tone
if they've
call.
expired. or not.
somebody.
That's so.
Both of these cards.
That's
are-
so
my credit card?
weird.
that one of them expires in a year and the other one in 2 years.
That's so
That's-
weird.
I've never seen that before for like anything.
Wow.
Another person's
That's really
card.
frightening.
It is frightening. 100%. All right. Well,
All right. Back to something that's
I've never met
happening.
you before. I'm not going to use your credit card.
How does a cucumber become a pickle?
Oh, I can think of a few ways.
I mean,
but,
you put it in
how-
vinegar for a couple days.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
you
the actual
soak it,
answer.
You soak it for a little bit. You know what I mean?
It goes through a jarring experience.
Nope. Next. Nope. Nope.
Big Nick.
Nope.
Big
nope.
Nick, how do you fit a pickle into a door?
You jam that shit in there.
You make it a jar.
Nope.
Yeah.
Get it?
You make it a
Yes.
jar?
If you say, another word for making it say a door is open is the door is a jar.
Okay, gotcha. I never heard that before, but gotcha. All right, here we go. I got one for you. What did one toilet say to the other toilet?
You shitting me?
Like
You look
that.
a little flush.
You look a bit flushed.
I like the. Are you shitting me?
You're getting good at these, Mike. You're getting good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I
Here
got a
we go.
toothpaste joke for you.
All right.
What musical instrument is found in the bathroom?
Toothpaste. No.
Close. You're close. But technically, I can't give that to you because it's got two. Yeah, I mean, it's half of it.
What?
All right, I'm gonna read it again.
I got a toothpaste joke
What
for you.
musical instrument is found in the bathroom?
What?
A tuba toothpaste.
Don't tell us it's a toothpaste joke if that's part of the answer.
You know what? I did read that wrong.
Jesus
We got a
Christ.
joke in the comments.
There we
from
go.
Isaac.
Get,
That
get
one
a
was
joke.
pretty good too. Yeah.
I like the pickle one.
I don't have the punchline.
no.
Deal with it. All right, what's the joke for him?
I don't know.
Oh, I get it. Okay. What did the French chef give his girlfriend for Valentine's Day?
Oh,
What's the chef?
What were you thinking?
I don't know. Just say it.
A quiche.
A quiche.
Like
Quiche.
quiche.
Ah,
Kiss,
gotcha,
quiche.
gotcha.
Like a quiche, like the egg
yeah,
dish.
He's got a list.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
A
get it.
quiche.
A quiche.
Thanks, Isaac, for that joke.
Thanks, Isaac.
This.
Fantastic.
All right, I got one here. How do you get a squirrel to like you?
Show him your nuts.
I was gonna say something with nuts, but a lot more. worse.
Close. It's close. He's on to something.
You show him your penis.
You're not on him. You're not on him.
I should call him Nut and just tell him this right now.
I was listening to. I heard this line today in an old
Wait, what's
tribe
the
called
joke?
Fish
Oh,
Fish
right, what's
Punchline.
the
Fish
joke?
Punchline. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So, how do you get a squirrel to act like to like you?
How?
Sorry. How do you get a squirrel to like you?
How?
ow!
Act like a nut.
What?
I gotta call him Nut on that one. He's gotta be on his way in. We gotta call him. We gotta call him.
I was listening to an old
rails.
Tribe Called Quest lyric song, and there's one bar in it that blew my mind. It was I nut in her eye, or I bust in her eye to show her where I come from.
Yes, I love that.
Great line.
Hey,
like-
Nut.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, not much. How you doing?
Good, what's going on?
Morning, Nut.
Hey, Nut.
Welcome. You're on in the pit.
You're on in the pit right now. You're on joke of the day.
Lovely.
You're really missing a good one,
I can tell.
Well, in honor of you, Nut, I had to call you and I had to tell you this particular joke because it reminded me of you.
Oh, God, I can't wait to hear it.
All right, here we go. How do you get a squirrel to like you?
Something about its nuts.
You're not on it. You're not on
You're
it.
not on his face.
You act like a nut.
Oh my god.
I knew he would like that
Yeah,
one.
all right.
That'd be a pity laugh.
Why did somebody tell me he was absolutely dying when he read this joke?
No, he immediately just read it. Was like, I gotta call
I
him.
gotta
Nut.
call
He's
Nut.
probably on his way to work. I gotta call him.
Hey, I had to. I had to.
appreciate you thinking of me, Big Nick. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
All
you know,
right.
while I got you on the
Have
phone,
a
I'm going
good
to tell
day
you.
at work.
Yeah, have a good day at work, but I'm
All
going
right.
to tell you one more about pickles. I got a pickle joke for you. Hold on. Here we go. I got a pickle joke for you. 2 pickles fell out of a jar onto the floor. What did one say to the other? Deal with it.
And goodbye.
Deal with it.
Oh, my.
See,
you
I
don't
know-
have to laugh. No one's making you laugh.
Just like old times, buddy. Have a great day at work, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Big Nick. See you guys.
All
you,
right.
Nat.
Bye-bye. All right. We'll end it with that since
Yeah.
we called him on that. So make sure you guys like it, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and we will see you all here tomorrow on Thursday on the Patreon. That's a wrap.